Hello, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Alex, and today we're going to talk about a topic that many English learners know very well. Maybe you're feeling this right now. How do you overcome the fear of speaking in English? You probably know how it feels. You've learned hundreds of words. You understand sentences when you read or hear them. But as soon as you open your mouth to say something, everything suddenly disappears from your mind. It's like your brain freezes. You're afraid of making mistakes. You worry about embarrassing yourself, or simply that no one will understand you. If these feelings sound familiar, then you're exactly where you need to be. Today, I'll help you understand why it's normal to feel scared at first. Learn how to see your mistakes not as failures, but as steps toward improvement. And give you practical tips to slowly break through that fear barrier. Join me on this episode, from uncertainty to the freedom of speaking. Because here's the truth. You will become fluent. You're already on the path. So relax, get comfortable, and let's break through that language barrier together. First, let's be clear. It's completely normal to feel scared of speaking sometimes. You probably know this feeling too. You're afraid to look silly in front of others. You don't want to make mistakes, especially with native speakers. You worry nobody will understand you. Or you think you have to be perfect before you even start speaking. Let me tell you something important. These thoughts are understandable, but they're not true. Everyone who learns a language makes mistakes. Even the best translators, interpreters, and actors make them regularly. And here's another truth. No one expects you to be perfect. Most people are happy that you're trying. Do you know what really happens when you speak? Either the person understands you anyway. They ask questions to understand better. Or you correct yourself and learn something new. That's not failure. That's progress. Language is meant for communication, not perfection. Now that you understand why you might feel scared, I hope you realize it's totally normal. But now I want to share something that will help you slowly lose that fear. I want you to change how you see mistakes. See them not as failures, but as steps forward. Because here's the truth. Mistakes are your best friends when learning a language. Yes, really. Every mistake shows you've tried, that you had courage, that you dared to step out of your comfort zone. And that's exactly where growth happens. Think of learning to ride a bike. The first time you wobble. The second time you might fall. But each time you get up, you get better. Speaking a language works the same way. When you make a mistake, correct it. Remember the right way. Your brain learns through repetition and correction. So allow yourself to make mistakes. Even expect them. Celebrate them, because they mean one thing clearly. You are learning. Okay, so now you know why you might feel scared to speak. And I hope you now realize these fears are normal, but they shouldn't stop you. Now, here are some concrete tips you can use starting tomorrow to finally speak more. Tip 1. Start small. You don't have to hold a long conversation right away. Start by saying sentences out loud, no matter how short. Repeat out loud the sentences you just learned. Say new words out loud, not just in your head. Read short texts out loud. It's not about being perfect. It's about getting your mouth used to using English. Tip 2. Change your environment. If you keep falling into the same routine, reading and listening without ever speaking, change something. Surround yourself with English voices. Listen to podcasts, watch videos, sing along to English songs. Try thinking in English inside your head. Not perfect sentences, just try. The more you surround yourself with the language, the more natural it will feel to speak it someday. Tip 3. Set concrete speaking goals. Don't just put speak more on your list. Make it real. For example, today I will say at least 3 full sentences in English. Tomorrow I will practice a conversation with a language partner. This week I will try describing myself in English. Small, measurable goals give you quick wins that motivate you to keep going. Tip 4. Find safe spaces. It's easier to speak when you feel safe. Look for places where mistakes are accepted, where no one judges you if you hesitate or correct yourself. These can be language exchange groups, online communities, friends who are also learning English, or even this podcast where you're among friends. Tip 5. Pretend to be someone else. Yes, it may sound strange, but it works. Sometimes it helps to imagine being a different version of yourself, a braver one, someone who isn't afraid. Or you can play a character, maybe someone from your favorite show. This makes things fun and takes the pressure off being perfect. You've now heard several practical strategies, but there's something even more important: your mindset. It's not just about what you do. It's also about how you treat yourself while doing it. Learning a language is emotional. Sometimes you feel strong and motivated, sometimes unsure or frustrated. And that's okay. Let me remind you, you are not lazy. You are not bad at English. You're just going through a phase every learner goes through. So be kind to yourself. Skipping a day isn't failure. Making mistakes isn't a setback. It's part of the process. A small tip: talk to yourself like you would to a good friend. If a friend says, "I can't do it," you'd say, "Yes, you can." Do the same for yourself. And if you feel like you're losing courage, try this. Prepare affirmations, short, powerful sentences that strengthen you. Examples: I'm making progress even if it's sometimes invisible. Every day brings me a little closer. It's okay to make mistakes. I learn from them. I am motivated, even on days I don't feel it. And don't forget, you are not alone. Millions of people around the world are learning English right now. There are communities, teachers, friends, and of course, this podcast to support you. So keep going. Don't give up. Your English gets better every day, just a little bit. Let's take a moment to learn some useful words related to courage, confidence, and perseverance. These words will help you not only understand, but also express your thoughts and feelings in English. If you'd like, pick a few of these phrases and repeat them out loud every day. Maybe soon, you'll enjoy thinking in English when you encourage yourself. You've made it this far, and that alone shows how motivated and determined you are. No matter how hard it sometimes feels, you are on the right path. It's okay to feel uncertain. It's okay to feel tired, but you have the strength to keep going. And I truly believe every day you choose to keep learning English is a day you grow. So don't stop now. Starting tomorrow, take a small step. Read a sentence. Listen for 1 minute. Speak something out loud. And remember, you are not alone. If you want, write down a small goal for the next 7 days. Something you can achieve every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. And share your experience with other learners. If this episode gave you new motivation, let others know. final words of encouragement, let me leave you with a famous quote. "The journey is the destination." Confucius. Because it's not just about arriving, it's about enjoying every moment of learning, growing, and discovering. Thank you for being here today. See you next time, and don't forget, you'll get better, a little more every day. Keep going. Speak up. You've got this. Goodbye and good luck.